He joins us now. Mackenzie, thanks for being here.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
So, Mackenzie, how exactly did you end up on that stage Sunday night?
Well, funny enough, Mandy Moore, the choreographer and creative director, she held an audition about a week and a half ago. And it was actually for the Memoriam dance. They had some contemporary dancers for that. So I initially auditioned to be a contemporary dancer, didn't get that, and then I got direct booked to be in the Ken number.
A pretty quick turnaround there. How much preparation went into that number?
That moved pretty quickly. We did about 4 days of rehearsal at a dance studio, and then we did 2 days at the Dolby Theater before we performed.
What was it like to be on that stage, and especially on Sunday night?
I mean, it's basically every famous person, everybody you've seen in movies, all in one room. So I've done the Emmys before, I've done the Grammys before, never done the Oscars. So yeah, it was just interesting because it is such an intimate space. We know that cameras make spaces look so much bigger than what they are. But it was amazing to have everybody in that one room. Ryan Gosling was amazing. All the actors from the movie were amazing. It was great. Yeah,
Yeah, you
a lot of
mentioned you mentioned that this obviously is not the first time that you've done something like this on international television. Are you still starstruck by people when you see them?
Not typically. I'm used to being in rehearsals with celebrities, but I think because there's so many celebrities in one room, that that obviously gets you. I think I high-fived Steven Spielberg at the end because we ran through the audience. So those moments are a little bit surreal because you don't, as a dancer, you don't get to work with like Steven Spielberg often or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, a little bit starstruck, but you're so busy in the moment on stage performing that you don't get a lot of time to take in what's happening in the audience because you're like, I got to hit these marks.
Yeah, and watching it on Sunday night, it really felt like that room was an electric place to be. What was the energy like in there?
It was amazing. I feel like the audience was so receptive to the performance. They were all up singing. They actually had on the monitors in the theater for the audience to sing. So it was great to see everybody stand up, get involved with it. Yeah, it was just a fun experience for sure.
And what reaction have you received, internationally or especially from here at home?
A lot of people through my Facebook and through my Instagram have reached out and they're like, this is such an iconic like moment in history. Some people were saying that it was their favorite part of the Oscars. So it's nice to see, or it's nice to have the opportunity to have performed for so many people, especially living in the States right now, to have all my Canadian family and my friends be able to support and to see me on stage. That's a great feeling.
And I have to ask, did you get to talk to Ryan Gosling at all, especially about being a fellow Canadian?
You know, we didn't get a ton of interaction with him. He was in rehearsals with us, but he's very focused on his track. I think this song meant a lot to him. So he introduced himself to us. He was friendly with us, but we didn't get a lot of personal interaction with him.
And of course, the most important question of all, Mackenzie, did you get to keep that costume?
I did. I got the Stetson hat here. They let us keep the whole thing, the tuxedo, the shoes, all of it.
And so, what's next for you? Any other big performances coming up?
I'm just back to auditioning. I've been teaching. I do music videos. I work in film. So I work through an agency. So they're always sending me out constantly on different jobs. So yeah, my life is always, I never know what I'm doing, but great things happen.
Yeah, pretty hard to top the Oscars, I would think. Mackenzie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Regina's Mackenzie Green danced alongside Ryan Gosling at the Oscars on Sunday night.